Well, from Washington state to Florida, Walmart stores across the country facing copycat threats of active shooters, and all of it happened just days after the deadly El Paso shooting.
Channel 5's Taylor Winkle joins us live with more from that Walmart.
Yeah, you guys, a very different scene tonight, about 24 hours after what shoppers saw last night. But I do want to point out, if you take a look at this parking lot behind me, you see way less cars than you typically see at this Weslaco Walmart. And right now, that 13-year-old boy is behind bars. He's charged with a third-degree felony, facing up to 10 years after threatening this store in an Instagram post. Just before 11 p.m.
Bombarded with calls that were constantly coming in on our 911 systems.
This was the scene last night. Weslaco police responding to this Walmart on North Texas after 911 calls reported a threatening Instagram post.
His posts on social media were enough to cause a panic within our community.
Shoppers and employees sent home unharmed. Walmart closing its doors for the night, but for a community already feeling the weight of a mass shooting in a similar border town 800 miles away.
You feel fear because you can't even feel comfortable shopping for day-to-day things.
Copycat threats are damaging.
Even knowing that it's a prank, you always have that thought that between the pranks could be the real thing.
This brother and sister go to a Valley school where last year a threat was made following back-to-back high school shootings in Florida and Texas. They didn't even feel comfortable showing their faces. They say frequent threats at Valley schools and now shopping centers are agonizing. That's why Officer Eric Hernandez says they're not going to stand for it.
In today's world, we no longer can just assume that this was a joke or he was doing it out of reaction. Anytime a threat like this is made on social media, whether you're a child or an adult, it will be taken seriously and you will be prosecuted.
A plea for parents tonight.
Keep tabs on your children. Like in this case, it is a 13-year-old child. He did have access to internet. He did have access to online social media pages. As a parent, we ask that you monitor your children.
Remind them how serious and long-lasting the consequences can be. Again, a 13-year-old boy tonight is facing a third-degree felony, and those Instagram posts you may have seen floating around online, Weslaco Police says those will be used as evidence. Weslaco PD says you should report any threats you may see to police. They will always respond. For now, reporting live in Weslaco, Taylor Winkle, Channel 5 News at 10.